Pinkydoll, who is she? What the hell is going on? For those of you who are normal and not on the internet but have possibly come across said meme, here's a little bit of a preview. Pinkydoll is a TikTok creator, a streamer, otherwise known as an NPC who went viral for people who were paying her on said streams in order to act things out, but not in a particularly engaging way, more in a nonplussed, almost like removed way. So there's the best way I can describe it before we watch the video. Let's take a watch.
You got me feeling like a cowgirl. Let me ready it, huh? Hee-haw, yes. You got me feeling like a cowgirl. Let me ready it, huh? Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Yes, yes, yes. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Oh, take it, I am. You got me feeling like a queen, huh?
Yeah, this is late stage societal collapse, people. Because let's go and put this up, the next part up here on the screen. Pinkydoll's killing it right now. In terms of the New York Times, what they say is she said she has made between $2,000 and $3,000 per stream across all social media accounts, which include Instagram and OnlyFans, and puts the number at some $7,000 per day. Now, very likely after all this media attention that she's receiving, that number is going to go up even more. Let's do some quick back of the napkin math here. That is like $2.5 million that she's getting on this stream. As the Times puts it, quote, in a typical performance, Miss Sinan, which is her real name, who is 27 and lives in Montreal, stares into a camera lens while delivering a set of canned phrases. As she streams, viewers send her digital gifts in the form of cartoon items like roses, dinosaurs, and ice cream cones. Each item translates to a cash payment. The gifts then float onto the screen, and she reacts to each one with the same cartoonish mannerisms. Her reaction to the ice cream cones has become a meme, saying, quote, ice cream, so good, will often speak in a sing-song voice. Sometimes she pops corn kennels one at a time using a hot hair flat iron. The effect is mesmerizing, nestled deep within the uncanny valley. So, I mean, look, I'm not a streamer. I've never particularly understood it, so I'm not of this culture. I don't really get this culture. I guess it's ironic since we make our living here on YouTube and on Spotify. But from what I can gather, this is a source of entertainment for a hell of a lot of people. I don't particularly understand why. And this NPC meme and or phrase, like being able to manipulate people's movements, I don't know what it taps into. I mean, in a really gross way, like the sexualized stuff on the internet actually makes more sense than whatever the hell is going on
I
over
think
here.
For a lot of people, I think there is a sexual aspect to this. That's one thing that they debate in some of these articles. But there's like, as best I can understand, the idea with she's trying to replicate a non-player character, which is a video game character that comes, I'm also not a gamer, that comes pre-programmed and typically cannot be manipulated by the person at the controls. As such, a non-player character's phrases and movements are often formulaic and repetitive. So at the same time that we have AI and bots that are trying to be more human, you have humans like this streamer, and she's not the only one. There's a whole genre of this type of streaming on TikTok in particular, Instagram, whatever, but in particular on TikTok, there's this whole genre of streaming that is like humans being more like the robots. And so there's an element of, it's sort of like hypnotic, it's a little bit like gamerish in that you're looking to see if the gifts come up too quick or she messes up or whatever. There's a little bit of that. There's certainly an element of, I can make this person, this, beautiful woman, I can make her do whatever I want her to do. There's an element of this being the next evolution of, people talk about creators having a parasocial relationship with their audience. I mean, we see a little bit of that on our show where people who are regular watchers, they feel like they really know us. In a sense, they do, because we bring ourselves to the show and you get a sense of who we are and what we think, and you see what we talk about every day. And so there's this sort of like personal relationship there. This is like taking that to the next level where it's not just that I feel like I have this relationship with you, but there's a direct interaction. I send you this thing and you do the thing that I told you to do. So I have, a direct channel to you and impact your life directly. And so I think that's part of it. One thing I found interesting here, Timbaland, who I'm a big fan of, producer, rapper, whatever, was apparently ranked the top viewer of the Pinkydoll stream based on gifts sent and time spent viewing. Representative for Timbaland did not immediately respond, but apparently he is a big fan.
Wow.
So that is the Pinkydoll phenomenon, so to speak. And like I said, this is just one of many creators who are, finding success to a greater or lesser extent. This is their line of work. This is what they do. They spend hours doing this sort of thing. But I do regret to inform you that it turns out that Pinkydoll is a scab. She recently released a video indicating she is going to go to Hollywood and take some of the jobs that the striking actors are currently sitting out of. Let's take a listen.
Yo, you're never gonna believe that. Guess who is going to Hollywood, baby? To Hollywood. Yes, it should go right here. It should go right here. Yo, I'm going to Hollywood, baby. That shit about to be popping because when I come in here, I'm gonna take somebody's spot. Yeah. I'm gonna take your spot, so you better secure your spot because I'm coming for it. I'm coming to it. I'm coming.
So she's gonna take their spot. So in a single day, from me learning about Pinkydoll and to her downfall in my eyes,
Yes.
That was the entire life trajectory of Pinkydoll in terms of my understanding of this situation.
I mean, it's not really all that surprising, is it? Like, a lot of these TikTok people, who knows how long you're going to be famous for? Like, you might as well take the bag while you can get it. But, you shouldn't be cross. I mean, I don't even know if she knows what a picket line is. Like, maybe she does. Maybe she's consciously
Well, that's on her.
violating the strike.
I hope people are
as you
informing
said.
her.
Yeah, people should inform her. They absolutely should. And anybody else, really, who's trying to get these said opportunities. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. The entire thing, I don't get it. With great respect to our friends in Japan, who I do love. I do love Japan. I love a lot about Japanese culture, but this does seem vaguely Japanese in terms of the psychosexual dynamic and vaguely removed, as we said, from sexuality really at all, going to some very odd levels of control combined with gaming and with streaming and the emojis and all of that. It just seems like reminiscent of exactly what they were going through almost really for the last 2 decades in some of their youth culture, like with streaming and with gaming. So I wonder if we're importing that here, or if the same disease, I guess, is inflicting us, or maybe I'm just reading way too much into it, and some weird shit is always popular on the internet.
I mean, listen, there's an audience for everything.
Right.
If this makes you happy, then go do you.
Sure. Yeah. You want to spend your hard-earned money on ice cream cones? Go for it. I have other suggestions for you.
Hey guys, if you like that video, go to breakingpoints.com, become a premium subscriber, and help us build the best independent media organization on the planet.
That's right. We're subscriber funded. We're building something new. We want to replace these failing mainstream media organizations.
So again, to subscribe, it's breakingpoints.com.